Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries Tarot reading. Aries Love Tarot reading. Aries Love Reading, and as is pretty much almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aries Love Messages. This is your Aries Love Reading. And we're looking at their feelings, their intentions, their next steps, and the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, distance, or a no-contact situation, this message is meant to bring clarity. Aries, let's take a look at the energy coming in. It's the Hermit in Judgment. Wow. Somebody waking up. Because here's the thing, the Hermit for me is in reverse. And yeah, that's an energy of some kind of, for sure, distance. So whether it's just around communication, there's silence between you, or somebody's been quiet or pulling back. Emotional distance. For some of you, a no contact situation. It's waiting for somebody here to wake up, make some decisions, a decision. Also owning up to something. What went on here, Aries? Because there is also a big fat apology in this energy. Yeah. Let's see what else is coming through. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet. This reading is timeless. Trust the timing, Aries. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Somebody going to be apologizing. Somebody wanting to get your attention. Jupiter and Leo energy. What's been taking so long, you know? Is that why they're apologizing? What's been taking so long? What obstacles, what has been going on in the Five of Wands, you know, can be an intense energy. Because the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, your energy, Aries. Bringing in Leo and Sagittarius as well. So fire signs, a lot of fire energy here right now. Somebody getting this literal inspiration here to move, to make some kind of move. The leaves on the wand wrapped around. Change. They look like they've been growing on there for a while, actually, which is interesting in light of what's been coming through already. Okay. Aries. I'm glad you're here. If you're cross-watching, it's staying in here. Oh, no. This is not judgment. It's ingenuity. If you're cross-watching, welcome. I just wanted to mention that, and just to know that primarily this reading is for Aries. Ingenuity, somebody trying to figure out, look, how to get something out of this tree stump here. They have a wand. They have a stick, that wand energy, and it's reaching in and trying to fish something out. Getting an apology out of this person, information. I want to move the energy a little bit more. Let's continue diving in, Aries. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Aries. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Moon. Wow, yeah. It's kind of like them getting out of their own way, and what they've been hiding, bring that to you. The confidence to do that here in our Queen of Wands. Leo energy. The Moon right here in the partnership placement. Major Arcana here. And it's Pisces, bringing in Cancer and Gemini as well. And what's been hidden? What needs to come to light? Literally. It's kind of like a mix of you, like wanting to pry something out of somebody, you know, but it also has this energy of this person getting the confidence to do that. The Four of Cups, yeah, that's more of that energy for me. It's yours. Five of Pentacles. The Sun is here. I like that. I like the Sun here. In fact, I think this is your overall energy today. A new cycle, and this is where you go, yes. When you get out of the Moon, here we are. Truth and clarity. Clarity and truth being revealed. Our luminary, the Sun is always shining on the Moon, you know. It's always shining on the Moon, the conscious energy, but it's just a really clear picture here of this person has something to say. So whether they're getting out of some emotional distance, you're navigating silence, no contact situation, getting this kind of urge, you know, to start moving again. That wake up energy, somebody getting clarity, making a decision, bringing that to you. It's the Sun, Leo energy, and also Source. And I also want to tell you, you know, it's a chance. The possibilities of what could be and grow is what I wanted to say, and the Empress is here. Because that we need that Sun, you know, not only to bring what is in the dark here to light. That's already really clear. This person actually, look, it's here with the Five of Pentacles. This is an energy of loss. Mercury and Taurus. It's a loss energy for me, somebody who's worried, and it's really validating the Emperor in reverse. Because this is somebody who, yeah, they're feeling this loss, and they're trying to find a way back in, find their way back to you energy, ingenuity. Five of Pentacles, and getting a closer look at, a much closer look, wake up energy at what they've been hiding even from themselves. It's just really clear. Definitely some kind of pause or distance. Again, whether you're across the street, town, or the world. Our Four of Cups today, they're all four there, but you can see the two main cups, they're appearing in reverse here. So it's like that energy of something having gone on. On the other hand, the other two are a reflection here in the pond. You know, the illusion kind of energy, like something that maybe they've been trying to tell themselves or things they haven't told you. And here we go with the communication. There's two clams there. They're both solid shut. They're both solid shut. The Death card is here. The Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Hanged Man. Wow, so this is like a crossroad kind of energy. First of all, I want to validate this energy around the wake-up energy and the Hermit in reverse, that a lot of this is the death of the ego for me. Somebody coming in a much higher vibe. Really clear. And the other thing is there something that, what is also in that Death card that is needed to change? Something around this person. Death, rebirth, transformation energy. Because it's coming after the Hangman, which is here. And this is an energy of timing for me. This message is coming through very strongly for the Tarot Closet community today. That this is, well, this is where things are. The Hermit in reverse, the Hangman in the upright. Timing and decision. You can see it also here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, that's what that is. That is indecision. Somebody's struggling around the commitment here. It could be for some of you, just even with the Two of Cups here, that it's around marriage or feelings that they've been hiding. But you're in this energy, we're in this energy, you know, needing to do some thinking and get a different perspective. It's been pretty strong for me around this going on for too long. You know, like it's time. And also just even look at our Hanged Man today. Major Arcana, Pisces energy. Look at the maple leaves. They represent love and change. We can see a cocoon here. So it's not open yet. It's dark in there. And part of that really connects for me, a lot of that connects for me actually with this Five of Pentacles today around this person. Because this person is worried. I feel like one of the things they're worried about is not wanting to lose you if they haven't, or lose you forever if they have. Because it's been really clear from the beginning of the reading, Aries, that you want this person to wake up and make a decision and be clear. There is an apology. I feel like you know what that is for. But it's also been connecting for why it's taking so long. Because one of these pentacles and the Two of Pentacles is yours. What is the other one? Capricorn and Saturn energy. Right here with the Four of Cups with those two. Because that's a struggling energy. You know, that's somebody in here. And you can see, that's what I like about the Death card too, because it's getting out of this energy, the Hanged Man, like they're waking up. It's like, okay, there's movement going on. It's really clear. The sun is coming up. Yeah, that's a validation of where things are. It's the Hermit. Again, the Nine of Swords is here. So they're literally not sleeping well. This is a strong nocturnal energy. It's connecting right to the moon. It's a pretty sleepless energy and worry, in particular, connecting us with the Five of Pentacles. Getting over ego, getting the confidence to break the silence, bridge the gap, you could say, or get out of no contact should that be the case. Because something's about to change. And I wanted to tell you, too, that energy of transformation, you know, the butterfly energy, new stage energy is what it is for me. And the caterpillar, because it's obviously like coming out when it's time, when it's ready, when it's time to come out. And then it's a butterfly. And you know that there's a particular amount of time. So it's really strong around the timing energy here today. Whoa, Aries, it's the Lover's card. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Lover's card is catty corner and connecting directly with the Empress. And ingenuity. So it's been really clear for me from the beginning, but it's also still really clear that this person loves you. Have they been talking themselves out of it? Have they been hiding it from you and the moon? Because what's been hidden here? Because it's really clear. This energy of somebody who is feeling pretty insecure about where things are and where they might go if they don't make some changes or don't act on something you're waiting for. It's Gemini and Venus energy. And of course, connected to the heart chakra, and this is Archangel Raphael, who specifically is connected to the heart chakra and moving into the throat chakra. I love, I speak, I love you. Self-actualization is really strong around this person. It's connecting you to the judgment energy of waking up. Also, that minor arcana energy in the Six of Wands does connect us directly to the major arcana, the Sixth card and the Lovers. And that's connected to him wanting to get your attention. It's actually here. This is somebody who loves you and does not want to lose you, or does not want to lose you forever. But they're farting around, as my mom would say. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. They're farting around, taking too much time to make this decision. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And again, I really feel this strong Two of Cups energy as well. Temperance is here. The Hierophant is here too. Wow. As well, that judgment energy, you know, obviously Archangel Michael. And here in Temperance, Archangel Raphael in the Lover's card and Archangel Gabriel in Judgment are all in cahoots. There's a lot of co-creating going on. But the sun is shining and it's revealing everything and the possibilities. And with the Empress here as well, you know, look, the Empress, the Hierophant, the leader of all 12 Zodiac signs. New beginnings, timing, again, the possibility. Taurus energy also bringing in Libra by way of Venus, divine feminine energy. And I want to validate an energy that I like here too, is that there's a strong emotional availability. There's a lot of healing in Gaia energy here. There's long-term energy, and this is really strong that it's around, you could say, like reinvigorating the connection. The Hierophant is here. This is a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, long-term, slow-moving. So I do want to validate if there's this decision is connecting to what other people think. That's maybe why it's been taking so long. Cultural, religious differences, social status, or other people in somebody's head or somebody's life. There can be a lot of expectations and this pressure to conform kind of in this energy. This also does connect with marriage, and you could say, well, slow moving, again, long term, and maybe even some kind of like a lot of details kind of energy. Doesn't feel like that's so much the case here, but it's going to be very specific for you. The bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. Also connecting us with our 6 major arcana, the Lover's card. Wow. So yeah, this person is definitely in this energy while you are navigating the silence, or the pause, the distance, which for some of you might be long distance, but the distance between you, the emotional distance perhaps, feels kind of like that's part of it. They are in this energy in that Hermit in reverse here, and the Hangman of nostalgia and thinking about everything. And this is the coming together energy, whether it's from, whether it's from a long distance or close, and whether you've known each other for a long time or you haven't, this energy is just really clear of, just the emotional intensity that I feel like something that this person is in. To deer drinking the water here. Sun in Scorpio energy, by the way. And yeah, it can be that you've known each other for a really long time, but that's also an energy for me of that feeling. And that's really validated in our Lover's card today, the soul connection energy, the soulmate energy. Look at all the roses here on our Empress. I just wanted to show you. And our beautiful bunny, rabbit, har. Hase, as we say here in Austria. You're watching the Tarot Closet reading. Just a little reminder. This bunny is, this rabbit is looking very, very relaxed, and it is in that Empress energy and looks surrounded by abundance. In particular, the roses are standing out to me because that is connected to love. They need the Sun. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, this is around whatever's been going on here, because that's a wish fulfillment energy. And it's really super clear. You've been waiting for this person to make a choice. Also, I want to validate that energy. If you're waiting for feelings here, for them to be honest about them, what they've been hiding in the Moon, the Lover's card, they're here. They're literally coming to light with the Sun. But whatever has been going on here, this lack of wish fulfillment energy definitely does connect to how long it's been taking, the pause or the distance, the silence. Because one of those pentacles is yours. What is the other pentacle? Whoa, the Emperor is here. I wanted to talk about that other pentacle because it can be around a person, but it can also obviously be around things like money or distance or other people. Like, it's other commitments. It's not always about people, and part of the connection to that too is in the Death card energy. So, and thinking being here in the Hangman and getting more decisive and yeah, getting out of there and going into the Death card and making some major changes. So that definitely can be connecting with that. And what I wanted to say is here with our Emperor in particular, if this is around a work imbalance for somebody that's been, you know, has been focusing or putting a lot of time into their money, making money or their job, and hasn't been focused on love or your relationship. I don't think it's for everyone, but it is here, and that's really a strong connection with Emperor energy. In any case, look, we have the Emperor and the Empress here today. We have the Emperor and the Empress here today, Aries. Power couple kind of energy. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, it's also pretty intense. Counterparts. And what's that word I want to use? The, not just counterparts, but equals. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy, the balance, the yin yang energy coming together here, and this balance created. This is intense, and it's a validation also for me that you're both here. Mars and Aries energy, divine masculine energy. It can be that you're dealing with an older man, male figure, you could say, you know, running companies, and that's always a possibility in the Emperor, but it's not always the truth, you know. It's going to be very specific for you because it's not about gender, but there is an intensity here really on both sides. And the Emperor is pretty strategic and going for things and making them happen. And look at all the roots here. Look, the tree stumps, you can see all the years, all the lines. So somebody who might be grounded in another situation. But I also want to validate whatever that is. I want to validate the roots because the Emperor is connected to the root chakra. And this upright energy is such a strong validation. And this is going here. Oh, okay. It's such a strong validation around the centered and balanced energy that this person is in now. The world is also in the root chakra as well as the Death card. And it's like knowing who they are and just being balanced and seeing the future and making the moves, you know. The revealing energy here is really clear. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's right. The Queen of Pentacles is here. I was thinking, where was the Queen of Pentacles? It's in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles connects us to the Lovers again, and that's been a lot of the case of the lack of reciprocity and like being open about feelings, communication, and where things were/are going. It's going to be very specific what that means for you. The Two of Swords in reverse. Indecision. Indecision, indecision, indecision. Wow. But we also saw coming in Judgment, which is making a decision. Choosing you, choosing this. Look what is here. You get out of the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you get out of the Two of Pentacles, you're in the Three of Pentacles. In particular, here we see what's going on. In the Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn is a coming together energy. And yeah, look at the ants here working. It's building and or rebuilding this life together. And it came here with the World card, which has been a pretty strong energy coming in for me. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy, and this is the end of a cycle. This is completing goals and moving through obstacles that have been presented. It's timing, so it's both completing whatever's going on in their world or your worlds, I guess you could say for both of you, but also moving forward to what's not complete here and completing the picture. And making life-changing decisions. It's just like really super clear. which can be connecting directly with marriage or even family energy, which is here within our Empress, if that's been something that you've been waiting for. But a coming together energy and completing this picture is so strong. And I also want to look, it's going here with the Hierophant who had, it's funny, I was going to say who hopped around the table, and it's a frog. So, yeah, again, this timing, energy, communication, beginning, middle, end, life, death, rebirth. We're moving into the Fool now, this new path here. This cycle is ending. I want to bring in some oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. Let's see if there is, or what is here in terms of new insight, validation. Bottom of the deck, magic prayer. Is this like a prayers answered energy? It's coming to a 5, and again, that energy of change, communication. It's connecting with our 5 of Pentacles, the 55 actually. And that's an energy of change. It's like it changes near, it's time for transformation. Look, the moon is lighting up this formation, which is a person, this mountain who has their mouth open. It's another 6. The energy of healing, restoring harmony, connecting us again to the Lover's card, the moon here, the sun shining, opening up. I love you. As I say that, look, the moonlight is here. It's pretty strong energy today, just around what the feelings, a lot of that, you know, and feelings about decisions and changes, and because again, that's a big moon there, and that's, the moon is connected to the tide, to the emotions, the water energy, and the love. It's like wings of fate here on this person, you know, not looking up, and there's an owl there saying, you know, hoo-hoo, look, I have something I want to tell you. That's also connecting with that moon energy of, yeah, telepathic energy, like the connection between you, dreams, and a very strong connection here today. The time capsule is going like this, you know, I feel like it's just being turned over, because there has been a wait. Spark. Somebody's playing a violin, and there's hearts coming off of it. The musical connection for me. Thank you for being at the Tarot Closet. The musical connection for me is quite strong today in terms of restoring some harmony. There's hearts coming off it. And obviously that connects us directly. You could say, look at it and say sparks between you, but that's not even a question. That's already clear for me. Coming to a 7 and reflecting on everything and assessing the situation here. Yeah, because it's into the... Jeez. I watch the camera like a hawk, and then I stop looking at it. I just decide to, you know, I just go into the reading, and there it is. It was stopped. That's what it does. I don't think you missed anything, but just in case you did, I was talking about the spark that's obviously here in this energy of reflecting on everything, assessing the situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And as I said that, the last 2 oracles presented, and it's the strength energy and into the unknown, which is quite literally connecting to the spark energy here, even with the 7. There's hope. There's a rainbow behind. Somebody's blindfolded because, you know, they're not sure where it's going to lead. There's a key here. There's a little bird here, a little guide sort of whispering, you just go on. Have the courage. So I want to talk about this in the way that it's presenting for me, in particular with this 44. It's like a guiding energy of your heart, like going where you feel, following your heart. That's what I want to say. And facing things and focusing on what it is that you want. Because look what's here in the Strength card today, in this Oracle card. It's like looking like it's the earth, right? It's like a Mother Earth energy too for me. It's more Empress energy, and they're holding up the world here. And there's the Tree of Life, and they're reaching out for this maple leaf, which somehow has played a really big part today around love and change. So whatever that means for you, that's obviously for you to decide, because for some of you with that Judgment energy in the Six of Cups, it is a validation that it's a past energy. It's not that it's for everyone, because it just won't be. But I want to validate that. This is also coming to an 8, you know. Truth, balance, and renewal. A particular finger here. Action, energy, mastery. Yeah. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. And we do have our Emperor here today in the upright, which I like. That is a higher self energy. Still a healthy amount of ego. No, this is yours, and that's yours. Actually, I'm being called to bring those in. Bottom of the deck. I have not moved on, I'm lying. So if you're in a no contact situation, there you go. Yeah. Fate. Met for a reason. I have not let you go. So this is real clear. It's so hard not being in contact. Wow. So this is really, really validating for that energy. I've got to say, I'm sorry I made you cry. I think of you 24/7. It's right there on the Six of Cups. That's really clear here. This person is in a very deep emotional energy. This person has strong feelings. And this message is coming through very strongly for the Tarot Closet community today. I'm still checking up on you. It's like Page of Swords energy. I feel so much guilt for what I did, and I'm sorry I made you cry. So that's very specific in what they're holding themselves accountable for in that Judgment energy. Look, because it's also here, it was my fault. And as I was saying that, here it is. I am waking up. That's the Judgment energy. It's what this is all connected to. I messed up so bad, but I am waking up. I really miss you. I really miss you, Aries. I don't know why, but when the cards are crooked, it drives me bonkers. We are a fated connection. There it is again, and I'm still checking up on you. I don't want to cover up that moon energy, you know. I'll make things right. I stay awake thinking of you. That's just so clear. It's been really, really clear throughout the reading. I'm sorry I hurt you. Do you miss me the way that I miss you? Is it across town, street, the world? That's very specific for you, but obviously something's going on, and here we go. Thank you for watching. This is your Aries message today. Your Aries love reading. Your Aries love tarot. Trust the timing of this reading, Aries. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet.